Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for the 8th round in the 2020 Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield A for 15 laps, and we're going in to take a one-make race category by using the Mazda Roadster Touring Car for today. This will be having a good slow speed corners out there because this will be having a good track to be on the road course. So this one might have to choose a custom-made liveries or the original. So I'm about to go and use the UDRS InSportTech livery will be ready to go. But this one might have the balance of performance regulations to be all set automatically. The tires regulations we'll be using with the sports hard compound tires will be getting started out to begin. This will be having a good time for drive fast to be on the light condition to be well handled to be made. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want with the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race and let's begin. The 2020 series of the Nations Cup is about to begin. It looks like everybody's about to get ready to have a nice race by using the Mazda Roadster Touring Car. Let's get it on and get prepared. It looks like first place driver is Road_Hog2 is going in. It looks like Link Daddy 391 takes second place in the Castro Team livery. Hayden Fenn 69 is going on in third place. And here's Backdoor Galore in fourth place. This is going to be a very good, nice black style livery. And here's Monco 0008 is about to get ready to go. And here's Hemi TT07 using the regular style variant. And here's King Kant, your 907 is going in to take 7th place for the Coca-Cola livery. SC Sieg is now taking on 8th place for the classic red style. Simon Says is now going in to take 9th place. And here's myself is going in to take 10th place for the UDRS InSportTech livery on it. 308281 is going on in 11th place. Bromwich 13 is taking 12th place. So it looks like he's about to get ready to go. And here's Kilkenny 1225 is going in to 13th place. 14th place driver MD2_Jericho 30 is now going to be ready to begin. And here's Whoopi 7913 with a gold style Mazda Roadster Touring Car. Merch 160 is going in to take 16th place. 17th place driver Sam Mello 211 is about to be ready to begin. The 18th place driver ATK Brothers Malcher. This was a very good, awesome livery design he made. Livery JJ goes on in 19th place. And last place driver is TKC 8080. Now this is a very good, unique color style on that Mazda Roadster Touring Car. So it looks like this will might have 15 laps around in Infield Course A of Blue Moon Bay Speedway. This will be having a good rolling start to begin. This is going to be a one light weighted competition that this is going to be able to begin. So I hope this is going to have to take a best moment out there to get ready. 3 seconds on the clock and we're about to hit the green light for go. And we are on the way for having a nice time out there. So best of luck to all of us. Let this be having a good one-make race to be in a good, clean competition out there. Coming in onto the first turn, this will be having a good regular braking point to be ready. This is going to be taking a good strategies. We'll be having the best ways to go on the inside. Specifically goes in onto the short straight to be making on to turn 2. Give it a good left precision. We'll be going right into the apex. So it looks like this one might have SC Siege has definitely might be trying to hold on. Currently dropped down onto 9th place. And everybody could probably have that perfect turn onto turn 3. Very good, excellent, remarkable skill. So we're about to be coming in onto the hairpin corner. Gonna have to make sure this will be having a light brake handling. There you go. So it looks like this one might have a 0.5 second penalty detected on Hayden Fan 69. I bet this is going to be having an ignoring track limit. Goes in onto that short blind corner. This will be taking on for having the next corner. We'll be doing a little bit lighter effect. We'll be going on to take the quick left. There you go. Looks like this is going to be having a good solid lineup out there. Take that final corner. Same thing to be like in the Speedway corner section. This is going to be having a good straight to be proceed at the end of the first lap. Now we're about to be going in onto lap number 2 because everybody is about to be taking some few lap times whenever they have to be ready to begin. It looks like Road_Hog2 just barely took the first lap by having a new time for only 1 minute and 35.450 seconds. Now this is going to be very good out there for Road_Hog2. We'll be taking the lead. I bet he could probably win in no time because this is going to be his returning comeback to be on for the competition. So this is going to be coming right back onto turn 2 to be in the infield course of the road track. This is going to be having some quick turns to go on the right. Step right in onto the apex. This will be given a good suitable position to stay on the tarmac. And Hayden Fan 69 is crossing the penalty line, will be taking the effect, will be worn off. Goes right back onto the hairpin. This is going to be having one good clean turn ways. Hemi TT07 could probably have to hold on with his pressure grip to be in 7th place. That should probably have to go right back onto the blind corner section. This is going to be taking a little bit more handling stability to be doing perfectly well. So use the radar just to be in case. This is going to be having some fine cornering, will be going well approved. Coming right back onto the speedway section on turn 3. This is going to have to take a good slipstream. We'll have to race up the acceleration. This is going to have a good ways to catch up with some several opponents. Don't slow down. Just keep a good focus onto the opponents whenever you need to get the speed to increase. Lap number 3 will proceed. This is going to get a little bit more harder out there. Just got to make a good maintain the pace. We'll have to take the first turn. Looks like this is going to be good to see how Road_Hog2 could probably do his best out there. And looks like Monco 0008 is now coming in. So it looks like this one might have Monco to be in the lead. I hope Road_Hog2 could probably have to catch up. He could probably have to be back in first place in no time. It looks like this one might have one driver to be coming off the track and goes right back in. So this will might brings him onto the 7th place position that this is going to need to go onto the hairpin. King Katner Naro 7 is going to have to go right in, and it looks like SC Sieg is now going to be taking on that hairpin corner and goes straight right back onto that blind corner, and looks like this is going to be getting a little bit side-by-side contact. Hope this is going to get a little bit more careful out there, and oh man, that was so close for King Katner 907 almost to end up by hitting the barrier. So looks like he's still in one piece, viewers. King Katner 907 is still in one piece by dropping down to 9th place. I hope this is going to be taking a good leading advantage out there. Gonna have to catch up after taking the speedway corner of turn 3. That should probably do a little bit more better to have this lane switched up to a better position. And we're about to be going on to take the 4th lap. I hope everybody can probably have to do their best out there. Gonna have to go straight right dive then on to the first turner. There you go. Looks like this is gonna giving a good ways to have a good small overtake. Gonna have to make turn 2 onto quick left. King Katner 907 just almost get hit by a barrier, and this is going to be taking that few upper hand skill. And looks like Hayden Fan 69 could probably have to catch up onto SC Sieg in 7th place. And looks like Backdoor Galore is now going on to take 3rd place. This is going to be having a good leading chase to catch up onto Road_Hog2. And there you go, folks. Road_Hog2 is now coming right back into the lead. I hope this is going to be doing great out there for having the Mazda Roadster Touring Car one-make race. The battle goes on by taking a good lightweight handling. We'll be taking a little bit more slow speed to be increased to catch up by the pace. And it looks like this is going to be having a little expect company on the overtake after coming out before doing the speedway corner onto turn 3. Kilkenny 1225 is now going on to take 9th place, and looks like 308281 is going into 10th place. I bet this is going to have to use the same thing again. This is going to have to take a lot of more speed. We'll have to catch up with some opponents. Pretty difficult to handle. It's all about taking the training before having the competition. Will be coming in more often. 10 more to go, and we're in the 5th lap, viewers. This is going to have to take for only one standard life performance for the touring car version of the Mazda Roadster. This is going to have to take a little bit more less braking point to be dealing with the corners. This is going to be pretty hard to get. Just going to have to be expected with some further communication for each driver whenever they might need to take the chance. It looks like this one might be having a few fastest laps out there if you really want to check a good look while during this gameplay to be well enjoyed to keep going. So it looks like Monco 0008 just took the fastest lap time for only 1 minute and 26.473 seconds. So I hope Road_Hog2 could probably have to catch up to him. This is going to be taking a few pacing moments whenever he's in 2nd place. Just going to need to keep going for him. He might get back in 1st place in no time, until this will be having a good result outcome at the end of the race. Luckily, Backdoor Galore is now going in to take 3rd place. This is going to be having a chase to catch up onto Road_Hog2. I bet my best good driver could probably have to stay on to be in 1st place. Taking on the 6th lap, and this is going to have to take a few more further paces left to go. I bet everybody could probably have to do the inside. Several of them could probably have to do the outside. Coming in right back onto turn 2. So it looks like this is going to be going over to have the 7th place driver will be seeing a good distance to be upon. Looks like Hayden has going to be taking the good upper hand out there. Just going to have to defend his position from SE Seg and Kilkenny 1225 in 8th and 9th place. Go straight right back onto the hairpin corner section onto Infield A. Very good. I bet these two drivers could probably have the best ways to go. Looks like I could probably have to keep going to stay in 10th place. Every driver could probably have a ways to be in the one-make race dogfight in our hands. This is going to be having some few corners will be going lightly to be expected. And there you go, folks. Looks like Road_Hog2 is now coming right back into the lead. I hope he can do it, folks. So this will might bring Monco 0008 is now going in to take on 4th or 5th place whenever he's at. So this one might have Simon Says is now going into 3rd place. Backdoor Galore is going in to take 2nd place to catch up onto Roadhog2. I hope he can do it, folks. Roadhog2 could probably take his best line of defense whenever he's in the lead. Coming in onto the 7th lap. This is going to be having a few turn 1 incoming approach on King Tactor 907. So it's like I'm coming right back onto 10th place. This is going to be taking a grueling battle to be reached up onto the middle position. Taking turn 2 is going to be taking a one quick expect contact to be well approached. Make that right turn before coming in onto the hairpin. Just going to make sure to stay perfect to be on that good tarmac circuit. And SCCA just took a new set of a fastest lap time for only 1 minute and 25.623 seconds. I bet this is going to be taking a good ongoing rush by having a lot of good acceleration out there by dealing a lot of corners, including the full straight by proceed to the next lap. So now he's currently onto 8th place, but this will might drops down onto 9th place by Kilkenny 1225 on the overtake. Coming out at the speedway session onto turn 3, and this is going to be taking a good part. I bet this is going to have a good ways to keep going for SCCA. The Canadian driver should probably have a few more ways to have a better horsepower to be in the balance of performance. Same thing as goes, because this is going to be having a one grueling battle with King Katner 907 for the UDRS N-Sport Tech on the Mazda Roadster Touring Car. Proceed on to the 8th lap. This is going to get a little bit more closer out there. Take that first turn and make a good inside position better have to keep a good watchful eye on the tires. Things about to get a little bit loosened up by taking a little bit less effect. King Katner 907 overtakes my position, and now he's moving on to 10th place. Gonna have to catch up to him. This is gonna be having a Coca-Cola livery versus a UDRS livery will be taking the battle. This is gonna be having a one tough chase. It looks like 308281 is now going in because this wheel might have a three-way battle whenever it's gonna be taking the chance. Two cars in the same design livery, different models, but this is going to be having some few differences of a good roll call of red versus blue. But this is going to be having a good pace to see it. But looks like I'm going right back onto through that corner. This is going to be taking the good less braking advantage. Almost there, folks. Changed up different positions after two drivers left in the lobby. So now we're about to be going in at the end of the 8th lap. Press forward to take the 9th lap, only 6 more to go. This is going to be pretty well organized to be in wave 2. Earlier at the start that we just took the first 5 laps in wave 1. This is going to be having a good management for having a good total time amount. And it looks like we got a yellow flag signal has definitely might be picking up. Hayden Fan 69 just barely went off the track and taking that long-term recovery. I hope this is going to have to take for only a few drivers if they have to avoid a penalty. This is going to be taking a risk. Just going to go on to that right turn. Make a good slipstream. We'll be coming in before taking the hairpin. Staying on the good line of the pace. For the Coca-Cola livery of the Mazda Roadster Touring Car, UDRS Insport Tech livery is going to be taking the chase, but this is going to be having that blind corner. We'll be doing the best chance. Almost had that feeling moment, but this wheel might be coming out onto the infield section corner. We'll be taking on the speedway onto turn 3. Just going to press forward, and this is going to be having a good leading chasing battle out there. Gonna have to get closer to King Katner 907. This is gonna be a very good ways to have a good Coca-Cola livery, but this will be having a ways to overtake by a UDRS livery. Going on to the 10th lap, only 5 more to go out there, folks. This race has to be doing perfectly well for having a nice time for the spectators whenever they have a good open view distance on the top row seat. Now this is going to be having a good time out there. Better make sure to see how few drivers could probably have a good ways to go. Oh man, I cannot believe I almost had that chance to stay on the road surface. Almost getting a little bit off the track by Hayden 69 by pushing me off, and this will might be getting a good ways to have a racing manners. Take that hairpin. It looks like King Katner 907 is going in on the roll. And this one might have 308281 is about to be going in. Gonna have to take that blind corner. That should probably do a good ticket. So we have a 3rd place driver is now coming in to reach up onto the best position. Hemi TT07 is going in to catch up onto Simon Siez along with Road_Hog2. But this is going to be having a good rush out there. He could probably have to take the 3rd place finish, while Simon Siez is now going to have to take the ongoing chase to reach up onto Road_Hog2. But this one might have to lead closer to going in onto the 11th lap. After taking turn 1, he's about to be going in onto turn 2, folks. Road_Hog2 could probably be able to keep on racing. Will stay clean on the perfect inside corner. Will be on to take the apex. So meanwhile, this is going to be having Hayden Fan 69 will be going in to take the action. This will be having a good silver chrome out there with his Mazda Roadster. Will be going in to catch up onto a Coca-Cola livery. Gonna have a good turn to be stepping in near towards the apex. Looks like this is gonna have to take a good dogfight to deal with 308281 in 11th place. coming right back onto the hairpin, and this is going to be getting a little bit closer for Hayden Fan 69 to overtake King Katner 907. But there you go, folks. This is going to be having that blind corner. I hope this is going to be pretty good, and looks like he's still defending, folks. The Coca-Cola livery of the Mazda Roadster is staying on in 8th place. That we might have to take a patient moment for Hayden Fan 69, coming out onto the Speedway corner section onto turn 3. I bet he can probably have to do a slipstream, folks. He can probably have to raise up the RPM to going in. Make a good running roadster will go faster by the pace. Now going in onto the 12th lap, only 3 more to go. This will be having a good monitor checked out there. Every racer could probably have to do the best limits. Doing practice after this competition will be going again for having another race point entry. So that's the ticket for Hayden Fan 69. Will be going in to take 8th place. King Katner 907 is going on to take 9th place. But the chase still goes on for them. I hope this is going to be having a good distance battle whenever I see them. Very good ways to go on, and let these two will be taking a good epic duel battle for the Mazda Roadster. Take that hairpin. This is going to be having a one good chance for King Katner 907 will be going in onto that blind corner. I bet he can do it. Still going in onto that chase. This wheel might have to endure. Things might be going well for Road_Hog2. I bet he could probably have to stay well guarded defended to be in 1st place. Simon Saez is still going on to take the chase to catch up onto Roadhog 2. Hemi TT07 is now going in to take the chase as well to do the same thing. This is going to be having the 2nd and 3rd place driver will be catching up to take the battle of 1st place. Goes by having a long chase to be in the gap distance, but this is going to be having a few more ways to see how Road_Hog2 will be able to win in 1st place by having a good podium. I bet I could probably be supported him. This will be having a good returning comeback after a few days of absence. This is going to be having his returning competition for his best opportunity will be needed to win. Proceeding on to the 13th lap, and I bet this is going to be having a good ongoing chase battle out there for the 8th place and 9th place. Hayden Fan 69 still barely hold on to keep it well guard defended, while King Katner 907 is going to have to go right in by taking the hairpin. This is going to get a little bit more heated chase out there for the two of them, folks. Silver versus Coca-Cola livery will be going right in to take the action. Coming in to take that blind corner, but this is going to be coming right out onto the infield section course. Will be taking on the Speedway corner onto turn 3. So meanwhile, Road_Hog2 could probably have to press on to take the 14th lap. And it looks like Hemi TT07 is about to be closing in to Simon Saez in 2nd place. This will might be having a good chance for Hemi TT07. Turn 1 will be doing his best opportunity, will be taking the advantage. They still barely hold on, and this will might be going in onto turn 2. Now that was a very good, wonderful pace to see how two drivers will be catching up onto the 1st place driver. I hope Road_Hog2 will keep it up. Taking on that hairpin, we'll be doing a 2nd more time before proceeding in onto the final lap. And this is going to be having a good time out there. This is going to be a very fine, easy race in a difficult challenge. Very good, nice to have that blind corner. And this will might leads up to be back on to the infield course section to be on the exit. Hemi TT07 could probably have the best ways to make his chance to go into 2nd place. This will might have to bring Simon Saez, could probably have to keep going to be well guarded for only one last time. And here we go, folks. One of the top 3 drivers will be proceed onto the final lap, and this will goes on to the 15th and final lap, and this will have to begin. Everybody has raced so far to do their best limits, taking a lot of lightweight handling by having a good Mazda Roadster Touring Car for taking a good experience to be in Blue Moon Bay Speedway in the Infield Course A road circuit to be on the finest competition race besides the regular speedway. But this is going to have to take for only a few techniques or corner skills that this is going to become in handy. 308281 coming in onto 10th place. Just going to make one last chance to stay on in 11th place whenever I had to take a little bit more patient feeling. He's pulling the brake. This will be my best chance out there. Gonna have a good perfect corner, will be on the overtake. He still barely hold on, and looks like this is going to be very good out there, folks. This will might have a good ways to keep a good eye on the top 3 drivers. Road_Hog2 could probably be able to reach up at the exit corner by taking the speedway section onto turn 3. Gotta make sure to see how he can do it, folks. He can probably take on the final stretch. I know he can win this time, viewers. Road_Hog2 could probably take that first place into the podium. METT07 could probably have to see how it goes. He could probably have to get a little bit newly there. And there you go, folks. Looks like Road_Hog2 just successfully won first place in the 8th round of the 2020 Series Nations Cup. Now that was a pretty awesome race out there, folks. Road_Hog2 of the CNF have successfully won first place in the round 8 of the Nations Cup. Now that was an awesome race out there. What in the most awesome race of all time. So it looks like this is going to be good to see how Simon Says has taken second place by the good finish by doing a best line of defense. METT07 is doing great to be in 3rd place. He almost had that good feeling moment. This is going to be a pretty good awesome race out there, folks. An excited one-week race to be in the infield circuit. That was going to be having a nice clean race whenever we had to take. So good thing I just finally got 11th place by the finish. It was doing alright. This will might be having a good some clean race bonus by having a good earnings. That's more like it. So good job out there, everyone. That was a pretty good awesome race out there for the one-week race to be in Blue Moon Bay. So this will be having a good time out there to see how Road_Hog2 has finally made it in first place. So this will might have to congratulate him to the win. Now that was a pretty good awesome race out there, folks. It was doing competitive for having a good strong pace struggle. So this one might be having a received response out there from King Katner 907 and 308281. That was a very good race out there, folks. He thanks they thanking me for having a good response. It was pretty well endorsed for having a good ongoing battle for having a good clean race. But sometimes mistakes will be happening all the time if we try to make a good ways to be well performed, to make a good perfection potential out there, to see how every race will might be taking on for a different car category in a one-make race. Only 2 more rounds to go, so this one might leads up for the next race is going to be at Dragon Trail Seaside for a Group 3 category. Just like round 2 from the first block, but this one might have round 9 will be going in to take the second block. So this will might have the best ways we'll be able to go again. Alright folks, I hope you're really enjoying watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.